Hello, de la right. Hello, de la right. Hello, de la right. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you all doing? De la right, my de la right. In fact, I'm going to enter a studio to get this my de la right song right. I will try. Do not mind my voice. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my own people. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my own people. How are you guys doing? Want to say thank you, appreciate, I love you, I respect you, I care about you. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for everything. Daylight, my people. I appreciate you guys. So, you want to join the live? Kindly use this link right here to join the live. I am right here. Woo, 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 woo. Daylight. Okay. Okay, so report reaching us allegedly is that the man who gave the cousin money to go spray Queen Naomi in an event late last year has been arrested by the Ooni of Ife. Allegedly. Wow, I hope your day has gone well. For those of you who are right there in Nigeria, the time in Nigeria is about 8:26, and I hope you got back home well. Anyways, now we got a report that something very strong and unusual happened yesterday in N Herald Ministry. That is a ministry that belongs to Lori Naomi. They said this man came into the ministry allegedly with his family, and when he came, he was limping, and he came to testify to the glory of God. And one of those testimonies that brought him to Akure is the fact that late last year, somebody had given him money to go and spray Queen Naomi in an event. Now, I do think it's one of those high events that she will go when she stands up to dance. People want to give her, spray her and all of that. And so they said somebody had given this man money to go and spray Queen Naomi, and the money was evil, like the money was bad money to spray. What was going to be the outcome of the spraying is not known, but to the glory of God Almighty, the person that gave the money to go and spray Queen Naomi in that event said that on his way to that event, he even wanted to go with his kids, allegedly, but the wife did not allow him, that his car somersaulted 4 times. And that was how he passed out and ended up in the hospital. And right there in the hospital, he still didn't know what had happened until his own prophet came to reveal everything to him, that the money, the woman that they gave him that money to go and spray, if he knows the woman. He said, yes, he knows Queen Naomi very well, that Queen Naomi is loved by a lot of people and a beautiful woman. She used to be married to the Ooni of Ife, and they said the woman is returning back to the Ooni of Ife. The man that was given this money to go and spray said that he was even celebrating the fact that they gave him money. They sent him on an errand to Queen Naomi, that he was going to use that opportunity to meet with Queen Naomi one-on-one for the first time. And he was very, very happy. And that was why he went on that errand, that he had no idea that they had their own plan, that the money that was given to him was for something. Now, here is the thing. They said a man said that in their own land as Yoruba people, if, say, for instance, a girl is having a traditional marriage or some kind of party, that if her loved ones are not there to grace the occasion and make the occasion colorful, that they could send money to people to go and spray. That this is something that is very popular in the Yoruba land. I don't know how true that is. If you know that this is true, please put it down in the comment section, okay? And so he said that was why when they gave him that money to go and spray Queen Naomi, he felt that was exactly what they were asking him to do. He never had any, he never knew that it was meant for something heinous. He never knew that they had planned to do something to Queen Naomi. He never knew, like, his hands are very clean, that God Almighty knows. And that is probably the reason why God gave him a second chance to life. So now, after the revelation yesterday in the palace, in the church, they said that the information got very quickly to the Ooni of Ife, and the Ooni of Ife sent them to go pick this man who gave this revelation. And when they picked the man pointed out the cousin who gave him the money to go, and that is even this morning that the man they went to go and pick the cousin who had given him the money to go and spray on Queen Naomi. So apparently it is looking like the man who went to the church yesterday to go give this testimony, allegedly, it is looking like it is true that he didn't know what happened. It is looking like it is true that he was just on an errand with no clue of what they were trying to do with Queen Naomi. Because immediately they asked him who gave him the money. From what we are hearing, allegedly, they said he pointed out at the man who gave him the money to go and spray, that man happens to be his own cousin, okay, that gave him the money to go and spray Queen Naomi. So now, the thing is that they will now have to find out who sent the cousin of this man to go and spray that money, who gave him that money. That is where the main Dikoko is going to come from. Now, the thing, I have been doing blogging for some time, and I think the thing with these ones in the palace, if the more you look, the less you see. I've never, with due respect, okay, judging based on what we are hearing. If everything we are hearing is to be true, I speak with due respect, I haven't seen this level of desperation before, because everything that is being done to Queen Naomi is an act of desperation. They don't want her in the palace. And they will do anything to ensure that that happens. But people keep forgetting that you are nothing but a pencil in the hand of the Creator. You have not, it's not up to you to decide what happens to Queen Naomi's destiny. It is that of God. And besides, Queen Naomi is a true daughter of Zion. Now, it's not up to me, Delaram, to say it. I do know that, but a lot of people have said it. Now, here is the catch. In the interest of those who do not understand what is been going on, they said something that when Ooni of Ife had gone to go and marry a prophetess, they knew that it was going to be a very serious fight. But they did not bother because they thought that she was going to be a double standard prophetess. They didn't bother at all. That they've been there, done that. They've seen these things over and over again, where people say, I'm a prophet, this, that. Okay, let me go. I'm a prophet. How many of you read the trial of Brother Jeroboam? The trial of Brother Jero, Wolo Shoyinka said, I am a prophet by birth and by inclination. You have probably seen many of us in the street. Anyways, let me not digress. A different day for that. Della, right? So they thought that Queen Naomi was going to be a double standard prophet. But when she came into the palace, of course, they are prophets and they are prophets. They saw that this one is undiluted. They saw that this one came with so much power. They saw that Queen Naomi is different from the other ones they probably met. And they now started getting very uncomfortable with her presence in the palace. And that was when the whole buzz started with Queen Naomi. From the first month that Queen Naomi got into the palace, they had their, reservation. They were ready to fight her back to back. They never wanted her in that palace. And as a matter of fact, they did so much to this girl, right from childbearing to everything. They stood and they fought her back to back. You see this Queen Naomi that you're seeing like this beautiful lady you're seeing is small but mighty. You cannot call her small because she's already 30, but for all that she has gone through, you know that for a woman of her age, she's been there, done that, like she has seen it all. They have fought. They have fought, but indeed, Queen Naomi has fought well because look, oh, hey, Queen Naomi is a silent, like is a one man battalion. She is vested in spiritual warfare. And this is not to give glory to her. Glory goes to God, to the Lord Jesus Christ, because it is the Lord Jesus Christ that has given her the strength, the opportunity to be able to stand up in these days of evil. Now, this man was obviously sent by somebody. Yes, so not the man who confessed. The one that they have gone to go and arrest now was obviously sent by somebody. And I haven't called names. I'm not going to call names. But even if I do call names, of course, I will wait until I get an alleged information before I bring it here to you. I do know that my daily rights know that I have told you the very truth, nothing but the truth, the whole truth, but nothing but the truth, and not half truth at all. That all the information I bring to you on this channel are actually alleged information. They are never first-hand information. So you have to bear that in mind when, I'm coming to this blog. I will always tell you the truth because I respect you a great deal and I cherish your loyalty, okay? So now, you and I can really tell that somebody gave the other man the money to go and spray on Queen Naomi. The question is that what was the money supposed to do to her? And who is the person who sent this man? Where did that money come from? They said, Kabiyesi say he is not leaving it. And unfortunately, from the outside, we tend to feel that he's not doing anything. He is. They say he is doing more than enough to deal with certain situations that are happening in the palace. Yes, so they say he is doing more than enough, that there have been a lot of sanctions. But, a lot of us just feel like he should get to that point where he will carry them, lock them, and persecute them. You need to understand that anything that has to do with his own wives, he needs to be very careful. Like, if you will take objectively, you will know that he cannot go and persecute his own wife because he's going to be dragging himself with the situation. And so that is why I keep telling you that his hands may be very, very tied when it comes to certain things that are happening to him in the palace. But right now, the good news is that he is paying very close attention to everything that is happening to Queen Naomi. He is paying very close attention to the people around Queen Naomi. And he is ensuring that things do not go out of hand as far as it has to do with Queen Naomi. It's not easy, but he is doing his best from what we are hearing. It's really, really sad to know that people will just sit back and just want to hurt other people like this. All you guys wanted, you wanted the palace of the Ooni of Ife. The woman left it quietly and gave it to you. I remember when they were saying, 1 week she will come back. When hunger will catch her, she will come back. We are still waiting on. It's 2 years now. She is still flourishing, being the best, creating wealth, being all wealthy, shining, being soft and everything. This is what people do not want. Because they want to see that, she is crying and all of that like they thought. But God has proven to them that you see this woman, You see this beautiful Queen Naomi? She is my daughter, and she is here because I want her to be here. None of you can do anything to her. So right now, they say this man has been arrested. Oh, yes. So they say right now he's inside cooler eating half done beans. These days, before we used to think that beans is something, but right now in Nigeria, right there in Nigeria, they say beans has become a luxury. Now they say he is inside cooler eating her. So we are hoping that by tomorrow or next tomorrow, we should be able to get an update as to what he is saying, who sent him, where they sent him from, and all of that. Let us begin to know. Let breeze blow so that fowl nyash go begin the open. Make we they know, make we they unmax all of these people. Because it's getting too much. What is it? Are they vex? As are they so are they vex? Now vex they catch me. May person not just let me enter that Niger. Because hey, 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 I dey vex, honestly. This is too much. What do you people want? What do you want? What is it? Leave Queen Naomi alone. Leave her alone. She has not done anything to any of you. Nothing. Just jealousy, envy. I don't know. Is she the one that made herself beautiful? Is she the one that made herself the love of Ooni's life? You will fight left and right, up and down. Ooni is still loving her. Ooni cannot let go. Kabiyesi is allegedly just falling for her. There's nothing you guys can do about it. Oh. Nothing. Dela writes, please. Are you guys, you want to join the conversation? Should you want to join the conversation, kindly use this link. I'm going to post it right here again. Go ahead and use it and join the conversation. I like to come in live, but I like people to join because it's usually it's beautiful when others can join your life. I do know that it's weekdays, people are tired, and those in Nigeria are just closing for work. I do know that. But sometimes when nobody joins, I just leave the video because I know that you come back to it later. Dela rights, my Dela rights, my Dela rights, my own people. Dela rights, my Dela rights, my Dela rights, my own people. Dela rights. I'm going to the studio soon to go and wax this music for my own very Dela right. Have you seen how God is helping Queen Naomi? Queen Naomi is indeed a daughter of Zion. God is on her side. Imagine what else can God do for you? They gave somebody evil money to go and spray on a person. Before the person got there, the person's car somersaulted 4 times. But to the glory of God, nothing happened to him because obviously they are saying that it is indeed true that he does not know anything. They just gave him that money. Now, this is one thing I do like about people who are very spiritual inclined. Do you know that some people would have been in that hospital and left without knowing what actually happened to them? Now, he said that when he was driving, can you imagine what the Lord can do? Come and see what the Lord can do. Come and see what the Lord can do. Hey! Come and see what the Lord can do. Come and see what the Lord can do. They say somebody pushed him. So he said, yesterday, allegedly, that he was just driving on motion. Somebody pushed him from the back, that he could feel that touch vividly, that somebody pushed him from the back. Immediately, that person pushed him. He lost control. The car somersaulted. To the glory of God, nothing happened to him. Like he was injured. They said he has been in the hospital, like from late last year, when he was in the hospital when his own prophet told him what happened to him. That the morning he was supposed to go and pray, Queen Naomi Whoa, Fola, you're trying to join. It's showing me devices not connected. Device not connected. Okay, let's see. I think it's coming up now. Thank you, Fola. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, Fola. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning. Hello, hello, Fola. Can you hear me? Okay, so if you can hear me, fine. If you cannot hear me, please, Dela writes, can you guys hear me? Let it not be that I'm talking to myself. Oh. Can you all hear me? Can you uh can you hear me? Hear me? Fola, can you hear me? Wow, I can see you. Okay. Okay, so it is a lot doing, yes. So that car, some assaulted and some assaulted. So now the thing is that I am just hoping that they will hold this man in his shokoto, or hold him very well in his jolonto, like grab his jolonto very well. He must tell us who sent him. This time around, no, nobody is playing with anybody, not smiling at all. They must tell us who sent him. Who sent him? Now, the man who made the confession has already pointed out the man who gave him the money to go and spray on him. The money was not found, nothing was found, and everything to go and spray on Queen Naomi. So, right now, the question is who sent the one who sent this man? There must be an ultimate sender. Who is that person? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amma. Thank you so much. Now, who sent the one who sent this man? So I am hoping that this issue will be an issue that at the end of the day, we are able to get a conclusion as to what is going on. Who are these people? Now, I do, honestly, if I tell you I do not understand the plight of the Ooni of Ife, I do understand. I understand very well, and I feel pity for him. Like Mr. Mani said the other day, Mr. Mani said he doesn't feel anything, that he feels that Kabiyesi is enjoying everything that is going on. But me, I somehow feel a little somehow for Kabiyesi. The reason is because under this kind of circumstances, if everything we are hearing is to be true, you do not expect him to go and drag his wife and jack them and go and put. He's dragging them, he's dragging with himself. And that is what makes this situation very, very difficult. So who is sending all these people? Who are these people that are after Queen Naomi? What do they want? What do they want? What do they want? First of all, you wanted the palace. She left the palace for you. Right now, she's not in the palace. She is not with the Ooni of Ife. She is in Akure and the royal mansion. Sundays, she is, most times she is in Akure. Weekdays, she is in the royal mansion where Tade is going to school, from what we are hearing. She's not stopping you from doing anything. She's not stopping you from being with your husband. All of you are already there in the palace with the man. If there's anybody who needs to be angry right now, it's Queen Naomi. But Queen Naomi is contained with herself. She's carrying herself, doing the things she needs to do that she knows is in her best interest. So what is your problem? What is it with these people? Now, like I said, these are all alleged information. Della writes, I have too much respect for you people to come here and tell you what is that. They are all alleged. You need to bear that in mind. But if everything we have been hearing is to be the truth, what will you call this kind of what do you call this kind of what do I call it, this kind of thing, I beg? This kind of celebration of nothingness. What do you call this kind of a thing? How do you continue to pursue somebody that is not pursuing you? How do you continue to go after somebody that, for crying out loud, what do these people want? What do they want? Is she in the palace? Absolutely. Well, I speak for myself. I beg you in the name of God. This, I'm not debunking any other channel. It is my own gist I am doing because I see that, sometimes they'll come and say you debunk them. I did not, I've never debunked anybody's gist though. I don't know. My own is when I get it, I come and tell you people my own, apropos, and I tell you that it is alleged. Now, from my own my own sources, is she inside the palace of the Ooni of Ife right now? Absolutely no. No. She is in Akure and she is in the mansion in Lagos, and that is what we had. So the wives are the ones with the Ooni of Ife. They are the ones seeing Kabiesi. They are the ones seeing the man every day. They are the ones enjoying everything, even if they say they are not enjoying it. So you will leave the palace that she left for you. You will go and be hunting her outside. This thing is called monkey. They sleep, trouble, they wake them. This is getting too not okay. Honestly. Because anything that has to do with Queen Naomi, I take it personal. You beef Queen Naomi, the beef is double. Don't joke. I know they play. So right now, God is showing mercy. God is showing himself strong in the life of this beautiful Olori. And to the glory of God, everybody who ever think that they have the animal bugosness to go and begin to try and attack, it will return back to sender 155 times 2 times 3.7 fold. Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. You may not necessarily believe in the word of God. Respect it, because I do know that you have people around you who believe in it. Just respect it. You must have some audacity to be going after a daughter of Zion. It's important to know that at some times when you pick certain fight, you're fighting with God. It's very, very important to know that. Now, this man, they said that the man has been arrested and the man is being asked to say everything he knows. So we are very hopeful that very soon, heavy breeze go blow, far nyash go open. We go know who be this person. No be say they happen. You go do, you go there like say nothing. It go happen, they go call their name, they go deny. But one day monkey go market, he no go return again. So this is what we have been hearing, Dela writes. It's not funny at all, but it is what it is. And they said that this man has been arrested. Yes, so that he has been arrested and he's being made to confess, to say who sent him. And Ooni is saying that the man is not allegedly, that he's not going to go unpunished because of what he wanted to do. And most importantly, they also want to know what happened. Why? What was that money for? What was the money supposed to do to her? So that, of course, people will be more careful. But I trust Queen Naomi, to the glory of God, not her doings, but that of the Lord Almighty. I believe that even if that money had touched her, nothing would have happened. Do you know how many things have touched her? Do you know the things they have done to her? Yes. If they begin to tell you what she went through inside the palace of the Ooni of Ife, the things she saw, you will never believe it. Yes, Fola, I'm trying to add you up, but it's I don't know what is wrong with the network. It looks like it's the network over there. It's not even connecting at all. So this is what has been going on. If I tell you the things that this woman has seen in the palace when she was in the palace, we heard about one cat incident that she was just coming into her Yeyoluwa suit in the palace at the time. This cat thing that we heard about, that cat had a national conference in the palace. They said this is not the first time. Allegedly, oh, no be me talk, I'm not here. They say that side there, hey. Say cats, they get international conference, carry private jet. They go, that they tell you, say, when they come back, what do you want us to buy for you? So she has been through a lot. So maybe even if that money had touched her, nothing would have happened. But to the glory of God, it did not. So they said this man has been arrested. I'm going to bring you more update as I get it. As soon as we know who sent the man, because Ooni said allegedly he's not leaving that man, that the man must state who sent him. I'm going to leave you now. I need to go and also attend to other things. Daily rights, my daily rights, my daily rights, my own people. I love you guys so much. I thank you. I appreciate you. Esheo adukbe. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Or rather, talk to you tomorrow.